Howdy, my name's Michael Buntari, or Bun for short. I've been working on something for quite a while now. Been taking notes for at least 5 or 6 years, so I want y'all to hear me out on this. Dungeons and Dragons, or D&D. Some of the first things that come to mind when thinking about the appeal: so many playable races and species, with elves, orcs, gnomes, dwarves, and so many more. Expansive world building, with special realms and defined landmarks. And magic. What more do I need to say about that? But that sounds oddly similar to the appeal of something else that I like. The Ben 10 franchise. So many races and species, from heat blast to gut rot, and even the quote-unquote non-Ben forms, like Vilgax, Volcanus, and the Kraho. Expansive worlds building, with alternate dimensions like Ledger Domain and the Null Void, and lore that spans planets and galaxies. And magic. Why just be a cool alien when you can be an intergalactic wizard? So I've been trying to merge them as best as I can, but I've had to make some tweaks to both for the systems to work, shaving off some corners of both just to make them fit, taking some sparing creative liberties, basically making my own systems for mechanics on roleplay and gameplay. Now, I'm not quite done with all of it, but I have a lot of unique systems in the work. Here's a little peek at some of the stuff I've got going now. The planet mapping. I've condensed and sorted some of the planets out, organizing aliens with similar biology and habitats to the same planets, and then grouping up those similar planets into solar systems per se. On the character creator I've made, you can click on a system to see all the planets grouped, and then you can click on the planet to see which all playable aliens live on the same planet. Alien stats and sheets. I've done stats for at least 70 aliens, from the classic series to Omniverse, some non-canon aliens, 5YL, Tom Perkins concept aliens, with unique passives like Pyronites are immune to fire damage and ambient light sources, and Terraspin species not being able to directly be targeted by spells. But I've made my own core stat system, basically swap out Constitution and Wisdom with Bioenergy and Mana. I have stat mapping for after you pick your class, and I don't have it here, but I do have specific character sheet templates that I've been working on. Classes and backgrounds. I've made 30 classes that fit the more sci-fi themes, with each class based on focusing on 2 stats, adding a +2 to the main stat and a +1 to the secondary, and allowing you to spread added proficiency among the specific skill checks. After picking a class, you get the choice of 2 perks specific to that class. Spells and mana. I've listed out all the specific spells used in the franchise, whether it's Gwen, Charmcaster, Morningstar, or Adwaita, and went ahead and organized them into level groups, but I still need to go back and gauge the mana point cost that works with how I'm wanting my version of spell slots to work. So I need to do a lot of work on the magic system before anything else. But I even have space travel with random encounters and combat, with how you decide your main pilot, how many passengers can fit and where, ship health, stats, and I plan to make a list of upgrades that you can add to your party ship based on the campaign, and just different planets have different upgrades, you know? I can't wait to show my progress and eventually share the finished product. If people are interested, I'd love to go in depth on each of the different systems in their own dedicated videos as I work on them. And, if this was timed right, this video should be coming out on December 27th, 2025, the Ben 10 20th anniversary. Happy 30th birthday to the hero of heroes. Please feel free to subscribe and join me to see more projects as they come out.